How does a town continue to burn at the hands of a riotous mob when the state administration is supposed to have clamped Section 144, which prevents a gathering of people? It's a fundamental question. Everyone seems to know, including the Chief Minister, where the next bit of violence is going to erupt. And yet it does with monotonous predictability. Where's the police force? And that's what seems, viewers, to have happened in a town in Hooghly, which has been seeing clashes since April 2. Overnight, despite many warnings, and as I said, prohibitory orders, there were flash crashes near railway tracks. Two groups took on each other just about 500 to 600 meters away from the original site of a conflagration. Viewers, we are being told that Mamata Banerjee has ensured that not even a crow flies into the epicenter. Yet, viewers, people amass bottles and other crude weapons to not just hurl at each other, but to destroy public property. Someone, somewhere, is either failing, or, viewers, most importantly, they're allowing Bengal, or at least this pocket of Bengal, to burn. Here's a ground report from this area, which is seen, as I told you, viewers, violence now for the last 48 to 72 hours. Look at this.
Times Now is reporting from the same railway gate, which is at Rishra in Hooghly district, one that had erupted in mindless violence late on Monday evening. The Monday violence was a follow-up to a Sunday's instance of violence, which started with the Ramnavmi Shobha Yatra that had allegedly come under the attack of stone pelting. There are telltale signs of the violence that had gripped here. The black charred remnants of the anger, of the animosity, acrimony is still very much here, palpable on the ground here at Rishra. This is the very spot where mayhem had unleashed itself and the ugly head of violence had raised itself. And over here you can see a lot of things. Look here. These are glass bottles broken, and they are lying on the railway tracks. Look here, the way glass shards are there all over. It seems like bottles were hurled at people, and these bottles raise a billion-dollar question. Where did they come from? These are all alcohol bottles. Where did they come from? How did they come here? And who brought them here? Whether there was a definite design? If yes, who are the culprits?
पहले कुछ नहीं हुआ, ये पहला मरता हुआ है। ये हम लोग यहाँ बैठकर दुकान खोलते रहे, जा रहे रेले, फिर उधर से हंगामा हुआ, सब भागा भगदौड़ हुआ। सब इधर का कहाँ का आदमी था, यहाँ का कोई नहीं था, सब बाहर का था। सब जलात फलात तोड़ ताड़ दिया, भेम सब आग लगा दिया।
इतना बड़ा हम लोग हुए, इसी जगह खेले कूदे रहे, हमारे बाबूजी भी थे इसी जगह, और हम जो है ऐसा माहौल नहीं देखे थे। अभी ये अचानक क्यों हो गया, ये लोग कुछ बाहर के लोग आए इसको सस्टेटेड किए।
वो एक मिली जुली साजिश का हिसाब लग रहा है और कोई बात नहीं।
क्योंकि ये जो एरिया है यहाँ
बहुत शांत है, बहुत, हम लोग हिंदू मुसलमान सब मिलजुल के रहते हैं।
Even as the violence that started on Thursday last week shows no signs of dying down in Bengal, both Hooghly and Hathras have seen, as I told you, repeat incidents of violence, and now political blame game has erupted over who is fueling the fires. Mamata Banerjee today came out and straight away pointed fingers at the BJP. Watch this.
আমি দেখলাম কালকে বিজেপির একজন নেতা বলেছেন हम क्षमता में आने से हम उल्टो करके इसको पिटाएगा। আমি তাদের একটু জিজ্ঞেস করি সত্যি করবেন তো, তাহলে আজ করছেন না কেন? দাঙ্গা তো করছে বিজেপি, দাঙ্গা তো করছে বজরং দল, দাঙ্গা তো করছে আপনার সমস্ত বিজেপির লোকেরা। তারা গিয়ে এলাকায় এলাকায় দাঙ্গা করছে, কেন তাদের উল্টে পেটাচ্ছেন না? যেটা নিজেকে বলছেন চ্যারিটি বিগিনস অ্যাট হোম। ধর্মের নামে দাঙ্গা, ধর্মবাজ যারা ধর্মের নামে ধর্মের বদনাম করে যারা দাঙ্গা করে লোক মারছেন, রক্ত ঝরাচ্ছেন, তারা জেনে রাখুন আগামী দিন বড়ই ভয়ঙ্কর। আমি নজর রাখছি কারা বাইরে থেকে আসছে, কারা ইন্ধন যোগাচ্ছে। যতই আপনার বন্ধু থাক দিল্লিতে।
Well, the point is, viewers, that Mamata Banerjee keeps threatening all these individuals, saying that, watch out, I'm coming after you. But somehow, some people are escaping the net. The TMC and BJP are now both claiming that the violence was sponsored by individuals drafted into Hooghly and Howrah by the other side. After a man called Sumit Shaw, who the TMC claims was seen wielding a firearm during a rally, was arrested from Bihar, the TMC gunned for the Bharatiya Janata Party. Listen to this.
अखिल भारतीय तृणमूल कांग्रेस के साधारण संपादक श्री अभिषेक बैनर्जी उसी दिन उन्होंने प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस की और उन्होंने इन वीडियो को दिखाया जिसमें दिखता है कि भारतीय जनता पार्टी के इस कार्यकर्ता के हाथ में बंदूक है। भारतीय जनता पार्टी कहने लगी कि ये वीडियो फेक है। आज हम क्या देख रहे हैं कि हावड़ा पुलिस द्वारा अरेस्ट हुए हैं सुमित साव। कौन है वो? भाजपा के कार्यकर्ता हैं जिसके हाथों में वो बंदूक थी। आज सुमित साव ने अपना बयान दिया है और अपने अपराध को स्वीकार किया है।
Of course, the BJP comes out and says that it has no links to this individual, and then it hits back with a set of pictures of their own, showing another man allegedly seen at several Shobha Yatras where clashes took place. BJP then asked if Mamata Banerjee would arrest the man who they allege is Kalyan Banerjee's aide and put state administration in the dock. Watch this, viewers. Response.
हर जगह में रामनवमी के जुलूस को लेकर उसके ऊपर पथराव, बॉम्बिंग की घटना घटी है और बंगाल पूरी तरीके से अशांत हो चुका है। मुख्यमंत्री ममता बनर्जी के हाथ से पूरा कंट्रोल चला गया है, हुलीगन्स के हाथ में बंगाल की लॉ एंड ऑर्डर सिचुएशन चली गई है। इसलिए हम मां के पास आए हैं कि मां बंगाल को रक्षा करे, बंगाल में शांति विराज करे और शांति को मां फिर से कायम करे।
Viewers, for the last 2 days, BJP leaders have been stopped from visiting the violence-hit parts of Hooghly. Yesterday it was Bengal BJP chief, and today both Shukanta and Lokit Chatterjee were once again not allowed to reach the epicenter of the violence in Hooghly. The TMC government has justified the blockade on the grounds that the BJP will provoke violence if it is allowed to go back to this particular site. This is ironic. This stand that it has taken, the TMC government has taken, is ironic given that time and again the TMC in the past has actively criticized state governments for restricting the freedom of its own leaders from entering strife-prone zones. Here are a few hard facts, viewers. Let me take you into the past. In Hathras, we all know, viewers, what had happened, and that is Uttar Pradesh. But let me put it all together for you. In Bengal, on April 3rd, Mr. Majumdar, the chief of the BJP, stopped from visiting Hooghly. Kunal Ghosh of the TMC says BJP is trying to foment trouble. It's going to stir up trouble. In Uttar Pradesh, in October 2020, a TMC delegation was stopped from entering Hathras. Then Derek O'Brien of the TMC said BJP doesn't respect democracy. It doesn't want us to go into Hathras to talk to those affected because it's scared that it will be exposed. This is what the TMC said. In Bengal, on April 4th, Sukanta and Lokit Chatterjee stopped at Hooghly Police Site Section 144 being imposed as a reason. April 22nd, TMC says fact-finding team sent to Jahangirpuri stopped. TMC says BJP is scared of truth or violence being exposed. Viewers, it goes back into the past. when Mamta Banerjee was stopped from going to Nandigram. And I'm talking about more than a decade ago, 2007, viewers. She said that the left front government at that time was behaving in a dictatorial fashion, stopping a leader of the opposition from going into Nandigram to speak to the affected farmers there. At the time, there was a massive agitation. So viewers, different strokes when you are in power, different strokes for different folks when you're out of power. How does this work? The BJP has been saying that the TMC is not allowing it to enter the riot-affected areas of Hooghly because it doesn't want the truth to get out. Other politicians are also upset with Mamta Banerjee. AIMM chief Asaduddin Owaisi feels that the Mamta Banerjee administration has been caught napping at the wheel and is now using every trick in the book to distract from the chief minister's failures to maintain order and impose the writ of law across the state. Here is Owaisi.
जो वायलेंस होता है उसकी जिम्मेदारी स्टेट गवर्नमेंट पर आयद होती है, वो उनकी नाकामी है। और जो प्रोसेशन निकालते हैं उन पर भी जिम्मेदारी आयद होती है कि उनका प्रोसेशन निकाला गया, उनकी भी जिम्मेदारी होती है कि वायलेंस को ना होने दें।
ममता बनर्जी ने ये बोला है सर कि जहां से प्रोसेशन निकलता है वो मुस्लिम इलाके में नहीं जाए, और उन्होंने ये भी बात कही है कि सेंटर से लोग आए थे, 5 स्टार होटल में रुके थे और उन्होंने पूरी साजिश रची है।
तो आप क्या सो रहे थे? होटल में रेड मारना था, उनको उठाना था होटल से उनको। और अगर जुलूस का परमिशन जो एक रूट दिया गया था, अगर रूट से अगर कोई डाइवर्ट कर रहा है तो आप उनको रोक देते वहां पर।